The possession at a Catholic school. This was back in high school. I know cases of being possessed is a little common in school, but this was different. One afternoon, our discussion was stopped because of some loud screaming. Lumabas teacher namin to check where it came from, and that's when she saw one of our schoolmates running to the gate while being chased by some guys. I have no idea what happened earlier, but she was being chased by our school's CAT members. Our guard closed the gate and grabbed her along with 4 cat guys. Mind you, this girl was small and based, sa estimation ko, about 40 to 45 weight niya. 4 big guys plus our guards struggled to control her. She was so strong that she kicked our guardhouse and left a dent that we never believed to this day na nagawa niya. They brought her to the clinic and they tried to control her there. Our classroom doors were closed and we were all asked to pray. At first, tawa-tawa pa kami, and we were treating it as a joke na siguro arte niya lang yun. That's when we heard more screaming and more panic. I'm not really a believer of the supernatural since then, but that day I felt different. The school was very eerie and the skies were cloudy and gray. The only sound that you could hear was the whispered prayers of your classmates and the screaming that echoed to the hallways. Na-curious din ako, so I looked outside our room through the window and timing dumaan ang cat officer and told me to not look at her because nakalabas na naman pala siya sa clinic and I could see that they were in the first floor again. Suddenly, maybe out of fear, there were reports of students hyperventilating and not feeling well, and the school had no choice but to let the students leave the school. We all went home safe. The next day, maraming radio station and news agency ang nakabantay sa gates ng school to try and interview the students kung anong nangyari kahapon. We were told not to comment. I asked a close friend of mine, who was a member of the student council, who was with that girl yesterday. She was shaking when she shared this to us. Since our school was a Catholic school run by sisters, the student council was tasked to pray while a priest was performing exorcism. She was scratching the walls of our clinic, and everyone in that room saw that she was puking a lot of black substance. Her face was unrecognizable. The student council inside the room were given rosaries. The priest told them to not look at her. My friend was maybe curious, so she took a glimpse of her for just a second. The possessed girl was already looking at her, and when their eyes met, her rosary snapped. Beads were rolling on the floor and she cried. The priest told her to leave the room. The students and teachers that were left in the clinic said she was speaking different languages and stretched her body beyond human capacity. After that event, the girl never returned to our school. What amazes me is the consistency of the stories of our teachers and the students inside the room. There are a lot of sightings also, which is amazingly seen by multiple people at the same time. One time our teacher was crying when she entered our room. We asked her what happened. She said she saw someone in the abandoned stock room which had a window that you could see inside. One of my classmates asked, "Was it a kid wearing red with black eyeballs?" Our teacher said yes. My classmate said that she saw it too. Some of us cried and we immediately prayed. I know there are more encounters in our school that I can't mention, but those stuff made me believe that we are not alone.